another dimension of football panorama. We are attempting to go live today to do it live. This is our first episode that we'll be doing live, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how you guys enjoy it. Then we'll know if we'll continue subsequently. This is a special edition. We have Emmanuel with us once again. It's been a while, right? Emmanuel, welcome back.
Thank you so much. Glad to be back.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember the last time you came in, I think you predicted Man U. You predicted Man U against one of these teams that they are going to win 3-0, and I doubted you. Of course, I don't think the match was 3-0. I think it was 2-0.
Yeah.
Was it not against Chelsea or something? I can't remember.
I can't remember. I think it was
one of your
Brighton.
Yeah, okay. One of your 3 consecutive wins. And yeah, I was really surprised. After the match, I was like, oh, you predicted this. So, and after that 3 consecutive wins, we thought Man U was is back. But
I was still unbeaten. We are still unbeaten.
They went back to it.
There was one statistic that this is the first time we have 5 matches unbeaten since 2023, like 3 years ago. Was the last time. So we'll take the small wins. Yeah.
Okay, let's start by talking about all the actions that happened over the weekend in the English Premiership.
Yes.
There were fantastic matches, right? Yeah, a lot of matches, especially for the big teams.
Yeah.
Right? So it looks like before the weekend, the top 4 teams on the table were playing against each other.
Yes.
Man City was playing against Liverpool. Arsenal was playing Sunderland.
Yes, and Man U against Tottenham. Yes. Don't forget Man U.
Yeah. So we are just going to be talking briefly about the results of those important matches. I'm talking about the fixtures that are supposed that will be coming up, and more importantly, we'll be talking about the chances of all the teams in winning Premiership, because it looks like the EPL now is more open than it was before.
Yes,
it's more. Yeah, a lot of people wrote off Man City too early. I think they are coming back into the game. So we'll be reviewing people's chances, teams that are being rocked by serious injuries and all those. So let's start by the last weekend. The matches played last weekend. Let's start by say which one should we start with? Let's start with your club.
Thank you very much. I was going to say, can we start with the club that is unbeaten in 5 games?
Let's start with your club.
That game was very interesting because it was something that I didn't watch it personally, to be honest, because it was quite early our time here. But what fascinated me about the highlight, because I usually go back and watch what they call 20 minutes and 90 minutes. So they would do 20 minutes of highlights of the 90 minutes for boys on the Man U app. So we dominated the first half, like a early lead, and were able to like control the game. But I've noticed something. Anytime we take out Casemiro, the dynamics of the game changes. I don't know what Ugarte does. I don't know what Dalot does, but they just become confused. Like Casemiro is 33, going on 34, and yet he still controls the game of young stars. So when they removed him and Tottenham also made their own substitutions, then Sesko was injured and made us go 10-man to the final minutes of the game. I think that affected the game, but Tottenham has been one of the teams that have been messing up at home this season, so I thought we were going to win. If I predicted a 3-1, because I know that Man U always concede with our shaky defense. But when there was an injury to Maguire, also injury to Casemiro, the wrong substitution that the coaches makes that is making me understand that he doesn't even know his players. But at least I'm glad that we have that Fergie time. Fergie time means we score in the late minute. He never say never, and we get the goals at the last minute. So it was a 2-2 result, not too bad.
Yeah, absolutely not too bad. Like I said before in the preview of that match, Tottenham has been very poor, especially in their defense. They concede anyhow. So I wasn't really expecting anything good from them. And to me, I thought Man U had really improved, especially in terms of goalkeeping. that goalkeeper has really improved on what is it what is it, how do you pronounce the name of your former goalkeeper? Baya something something.
Okay, Bayina.
Bayina.
But you don't want to mention Onana. Hey, Onana has a problem.
Onana has his own flaws, and I still believe that Onana did you guys more favor than Onana saved you a lot last season. I think if not some crucial saves that Onana did some crucial saves last season. Your season would have been worse than that, right?
I get what you mean.
Yeah, Onana is been poor sometimes, right? He made a lot of mistakes. He did it in Inter Milan before he came as well.
Yeah.
But overall, I don't really think it's that bad the way people, because even when he left and you brought in another goalkeeper, for the first few matches, he wasn't doing well too. He wasn't doing anything fantastic as well. So even with this new goalkeeper that we are praising, you are still conceding, right? Yeah. So I think goalkeeper efforts shines better when the
defense is strong.
Yeah, good defense in front of them.
Yeah.
So that being said, I think it was a fair result for Man U compared to injury that
5 game unbeaten
and others. I think it was fair. So we'll talk about Arsenal Sunderland. This is my team, and I can assure you categorically that Arsenal, both players and fans, are taking this as a loss, right? Yeah, given our standard, we take it as a loss. In fact, that day, my day was messed up. I was really frustrated and sad. And my reasons are simple. I felt like we need to win that match.
Yeah.
We needed to win that match because there are runs of game coming up that are difficult, right? So which definitely we may drop points at one point or the other. So to keep the momentum going, we need to win that run of matches that we had, right?
Yeah.
Till Sunderland. I wouldn't mind anything that happened against Tottenham. I know Tottenham cannot beat us, right? But I wouldn't mind maybe a draw against them, a draw against Chelsea. Those two teams are good teams and are contending well too, right? So nobody will crucify you if you don't beat them. But I would have expected that we see the match off against Sunderland. But then it's easier said than done. The major problem I think we have in that match was the Gyökeres that was not there. It's made it so difficult for our attack to progress. If you look at the match, Saka was always being manned by at least 2 or 3 players every time. So they took him out of the game entirely. Merino was not a threat to anybody. He couldn't do the link-up play. He couldn't hold long ball. He couldn't do anything. So the defense were very easy. They just left Merino and joined their attack. So it was very difficult for us to. And the tactics we have in the first half was very bad. We're playing long balls. If you look at all the statistics for first half, it was only long ball. We're not playing anything on the guy. Raya gets ball, pass it long, and safely they deal with it. Sunderland was playing five-man defense.
Yeah.
So they were dealing with everything we were throwing at them until second half that changes was made. And the worst thing is that we had so much injury that we didn't really have any attacking player
on the bench.
I would say attacking player. The only attacking player we seems to have was Dalma, which is 15 years old. And in that kind of physical match, I'm sure Ateta will not want to play him.
My own issue is that I think you guys actually underlooked, or like you were having a lot of superiority complex against my Sunderland. You felt like there will be a walkover, but when Man U beat them 2-0, you should give us our flowers. We beat them, we did not concede. Chelsea, they beat Chelsea, and now they were able to draw against Arsenal because they are a team that is very physical.
They are very physical. Nobody underrated them. Nobody underrated them. Any team that came from relegation and sitting 4th place on the EPL match table, nobody can underrate them. Nobody actually underrated them. They are a very physical team. They are very good, and we knew we are going to struggle. We always struggle against low block team. We always struggle against everybody know how they play. They play 5 at the back. We always know that they are going to play low block, right? Who are people that always unblock those low block for us? Odegaard, out injured.
Yeah.
Gyökeres that was supposed to occupy the defender, out injured. Martinelli that could run behind defenses, out injured. So our hands are tied. Actually, there was nothing much we could actually do, right?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this guy got yellow card on time. Zubimendi got yellow card.
So he became cautious and careful.
He became cautious and careful. So the midfield was really like a show from Sunderland. And well, it wasn't a bad result anyway, but based on
but another thing I wanted to point out was Shaka came back and was ready to show you guys you are missing it.
It was a
lot of personal vendetta. Like, I'm gonna show you that I know this team.
No,
I know how to run around in this team.
I think he just took off all the respect Arsenal players had for him. We had a lot of respect for him, right? Before the match, everybody was talking about him, how his times in. He spent 7 good years in Arsenal.
Yes.
Right? So he was really, really overdoing it. Right? I know on the pitch there are no friends, right? But he was really overdoing it. There were things he was doing that was unprovoked, that was extremely not necessary. Right? And the body language will show you after the match that nobody went to greet him, everybody just left him. You would know that what he did was not. It wasn't the only ex-player that played for Arsenal that plays against. It will be played against Arsenal. We saw how what is the name of this guy that play alongside Iwobi in Fulham? This guy that was playing 10 for us before.
Smith Rowe.
All of them play against. Even Eddie Nketiah. You saw how they accepted him in Emirates and play and clap for him. Yeah, of course. We on the field we do our business. After that we are friends. But the attitude he put on that day was not attitude of friendship. And what surprised me was that he was interviewed a day before that match, and he was talking about his respect for Arsenal, how even if he scored, he will not celebrate. And yet he got to the field and he was just behaving unruly. I personally lost my respect for him. He was one of the people that I respect so much, right? I mean, being in Arsenal for
an ex-captain.
An ex-captain for 7 years. He just came and overdid everything, but it's fine. We move on. And that is one of the reasons why it pained me that we drew that match, right? If we had won, we would have had mouths to talk to him so much. But for now, it now looks like he was compensated for his unruly behavior, right? That at least he got a point against Arsenal. Well, it is what it is.
But you don't expect him to allow you to win. Like, he also has a team that is captain.
Nobody is saying that they should allow to. But the way he was talking rudely to Merino that was on the floor injured, right? The way he was pointing to his face, he was talking, it was unnecessary. You understand? The referee had already blown. Merino is on the floor waiting for treatment. You just leave him alone, right? It's not football issue. This is about health-related issue. Either you think he's faking it or he's not faking it. Referee has already blown. The football match has already stopped.
It's on pause.
Just move on. Just move on. Out of respect, just move on and do your thing. If you bullied on the field of play, you play very well. See the way he was clapping, he was celebrating when Zubimendi got a yellow card, right? We are not saying you should not be happy, but the obvious celebration, you are happy, you are gingerly. It just looked to me like he was really out to cause a sin against Arsenal. But it's fine. Let's move on. Let's talk
about Chelsea and Wolves. So Chelsea, they won 3-0 comfortably at home against Wolves. But what I'll point out in Chelsea's game is that I think they should play Estavo more. They should stop benching him. The boy is touch and go. He's ready to kick and fire. Like, imagine if in the time of Monaco and PSG, they were benching Mbappe. Imagine the time of Ronaldo's early years, man, he was benching him because he was 18 years old. Estavo is 18 years old. I don't know what the coach is waiting for again. He keeps saying they want to play Pedro Neto over him because Pedro is more senior. But Pedro just come and make runs and it's not sharp game in, game out. But Estavo is ready to mesmerize defense, make the game entertaining. They were leading 1-0. He came in and made like almost an assist, was 2-0, made more runs, 3-0, and they keep benching this guy. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I feel like as a non-Chelsea fan, I would love to see Estevao play more, because that shows that even at a young age, you can pick up your game as soon as possible, making those runs, dribbling, making decisions in the final third, controlling those passes, making goal scoring decisions, making goal score assists, even scoring goals, because he's actually the highest goal scorer, even coming off the bench. He has about 6 goals in all competition. The highest scorer for Chelsea, even with all their strikers, a person of Pedro and Delap. This boy is ready. It's touch and go. Like, I'm ready to do it. Let me play my game. And if they frustrate him in the World Cup here, he will leave.
It's not going anywhere. One thing you have to also understand is that there is a way all these coaches try to manage all these small kids, right? And not put the weight of the team on them. Because there are a lot of, look at Ansu Fati. Look at young promising players like that, right? That they push to limelight on time. And they burn out with time, and you are no longer hearing about them again, right? So if you see the way like Arteta is also playing down, you understand, because a lot of people will be saying playing, but of course these kids are still kids, right?
It's still a process, right?
It's still a process. Let them
grow
into it gradually. And one thing you also have to understand that is it could also be a strategy bringing him in, right? When a winger is running against tired defender, it's more effective. Right? If you see, look at Martinelli. Look at how many goals and goals contribution
off the
bench. When we were playing him week in, week out last season, what did he do? All right. So sometimes when you bring in energetic winger running against
final closing stages,
running against defenders that are already tired, it's always more effective, right? Because he has been on the bench, he has read the match, he knows what to do, he comes in, he executes, right? So you may be surprised that even if they change it and start playing Estevao at the beginning of the match, he may not have the same impact that he's having off bench. It's possible. So let's just, he still have a lot of years to go. Let's see how it pans out. But definitely they have a star in Estevao. Estevao is a very, very good player.
Then one more match. Man City is coming. Man City is coming. You know, Pep Guardiola played his 1,000th match. He said something before the match, and people used to say Pep Guardiola is a football prophet. He said, "We're just waiting for Arsenal to concede, and we'll keep on doing our work." Now they came in that game as early as the 11th minute. They got a penalty. Okay, the robot. Thank God they are shown that it's human. Allard is not a robot. He misses. It's like he has a human problems, errors too. So, but in less than in the first half, they've already made it 2-0, I think, and ended up beating Liverpool 3-0. Liverpool that were like, oh, Liverpool is back after the 5 straight defeat, and they came back, and Liverpool is also saying something that we have been making a lot of away games. Fine, it's a schedule. It's a schedule. You cannot predict when you play home or when you play away. So I'm very glad that Liverpool lost the match, but I'm very worried for Arsenal that the weekend you drew, Man City is winning. If you lose your next match and Man City win, it will be 1 point, because right now it's 1 point.
Even though if my analysis for that match, I would have wanted Liverpool to win, and the reason is simple. I don't trust that Liverpool team. I don't think they can win the league. I would rather have Liverpool at my back chasing me than Man City. Man City has proved over time that when they set their eye on a trophy, especially in the league,
locally,
they will do everything possible to win it. Right? So I am more comfortable competing with Liverpool than Man City. Unfortunately, I wasn't so much surprised. I've always been saying it. Liverpool team has a major problem. Aside from their defense, they have problem in the defense.
Yeah.
They have attitude problem in that team. Mohamed Salah is a figure in that team that is not contributing so much in this season. It was absolutely fantastic last season, right? But this season, the team is not doing well, and it's not doing so much in terms of supporting the defense.
Yeah.
Right?
Tracking back.
It's not tracking back. It's not doing anything. It's just there. And because of his track record, they are placing him, they are doing him as God. Right?
The king.
Van Dijk believe he is the coordinator. He knows everything. He's the best. And even when he's at fault for goals, he still managed to blame people. Right?
Yeah.
So there are a lot of things that are not right in that team that needs to be put in check. Right? I think the coach needs to put his feet on the ground and make some decisions that may not go well with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right? But we have long-term effects. I'm not worried about Liverpool because I know they may pick form. They may pick form later, right? Of course, we expect Isak to also come back to the match at some point and start delivering, right? But until then, they would have lost so much that it will be almost impossible for them to challenge for trophy. Because this is not the only match they will lose. They will still lose more. And they are going to pay. Who are they playing SF? Nottingham Forest. Anyway, they will beat. Nottingham Forest.
But Nottingham Forest, they have started their resurgence. They have Sean Dyche as their manager now, and it's ready to prove a point, because if he doesn't prove a point in the next 2 games, they can sack him. Well, congratulations to Man City. They show that when they need to do the job, they'll get the job done. And now everybody was saying that they are relying only on Haaland, but now we have other goal scorers. But I want you to watch their midfielder, Nico Gonzalez. That guy has shown that is the next Rodri. Just the way Rodri came in the season that they had Fernandinho. Rodri came, Fernandinho had an injury, Rodri stepped up and he continued for 4-5 years. Now he has an injury. Nico Gonzalez has come, taking his chances and coordinating the games when it's on the pitch. So watch out for Nico.
Yeah, they have a lot of good players. They have but I keep saying that there are two
reliant.
There are two players in Man City.
Yeah, talk about the keeper
Donnarumma and Haaland.
Yeah.
If anything happens to 2 of them, I can bet it that their title pursuit is ended. It will end. I'm telling you, look at how many goals they've scored this season.
Haaland has more than 80%.
80% of those goals have come from Haaland. So that means even if you take him out, right, they wouldn't have scored that. Maybe whoever you put there will score, right? We agree. But the person cannot be as efficient as Haaland.
Yes.
You will expect them to have been on maybe 50% of those numbers by now, right? Donnarumma has saved them significantly. That guy looks like a Rock of Ages. He's tall, he's big, he's sharp, he's commanding. Ah, God. Okay.
I think from Man City, you can now talk about their next 5 games.
But wait,
as they go into the first season.
Let me quickly ask you. As this is panning out now, who do you think has a brighter chance of winning this league?
To be talking about brighter chances, I think Man City, they are experienced in winning the league in recent time. They know how to win the league. But if we're talking about choices, I'm hoping Arsenal gets the league finally. We've been second 3 years consecutively. They are now talking about wishes. I want my money to win.
I honestly think, of course, I think it's between Man City and Arsenal.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, I will confidently say that Arsenal will win this league. And I will tell you the reason, right? Except anything significantly happen, like meltdown. Why? Because before, Arsenal used to start well and collapse in the middle.
Yeah.
Mainly because of injuries, right? As matches are being played, significant players are injured. But at the beginning of this season, those significant players already got injured and are coming back, right? So if Arsenal has been able to ride that tide till now and maintain the top of the league,
Yeah.
In the next 2 weeks, there are a lot of players coming back, which I think we strengthen the squad more.
Sure.
But I am saying that only Mamouche, Kovacic, and even Rodri, his injury is just going and coming, right? Long-time injury that they are missing now is Mamouche and Kovacic.
I think Mamouche is back.
Oh, okay, so Man City has not had that meltdown yet. They've not had it. Liverpool has not had meltdown to any of their key players. When I mean key player, I'm talking about Van Dijk, I'm talking about Salah. Right? Of course, their keeper is off, right? So, and the season is still long. You will expect each of these teams to have meltdown in terms of injury at return. So if Arsenal has received their meltdown at the beginning and have played a lot of top teams, they've played Liverpool, they've played Man City, they've played Man U, they've played Newcastle, right? And are still topping the league. You will expect that if they have their squad back full, they will do more. So, but we can only wish. We can only wish. Let's see how it goes. So
what are your predictions for the next 5 games that each of these top teams have?
Okay. So after international break, we will move to match week 12. And Burnley, Chelsea. Burnley, Chelsea. I think Chelsea will win. Of course, Burnley are coming up now, but I don't think they can do enough to beat Chelsea. I think Chelsea will win. Chelsea are having a run of easy competition. Like I said, I always like to say my things, right? When things are going well, Chelsea is not a good team. Yeah, I keep saying it. If you see my analysis before, I was saying it against Liverpool too. I was, even when they were winning, I was saying that Liverpool is not a good team. They were winning by luck. The team itself is not good, right? And it panned out the same way I said it. Chelsea, I am saying it again. Chelsea has been winning, but that team is not a good team. Any day they play a good team, like Man City, like Arsenal, I think they will be exposed.
Yeah.
I think they will be exposed.
Man has beaten them this season.
Yeah, I don't, that team is not really a good team. But I think they will beat Burnley. Burnley is very terrible. Liverpool will be playing Nottingham. Nottingham, like you said, Sean Dyche is there, and he's a very defensive coach.
Yeah.
We saw what he did in
Burnley.
Not even Burnley. Everton.
Yes.
Everton against Arsenal last season. Was it a draw? Yeah, he produced draw.
He knows how to frustrate you.
He knows how to frustrate. So with this Liverpool that has problem, that their self-confidence is very low at this point, I would not be surprised if Nottingham Forest gets a result from there. But the match that interests me most is Man City Newcastle.
Yeah. Newcastle, they have an injury to their keeper. Nick Pope is injured, so they are going to be Ramsdale.
They have Ramsdale. Ramsdale is fairly good.
Yeah, okay. But I know that Man City, they are on a momentum now. So anybody that comes and meet them, beating, they will be the person like a man.
But they didn't beat Aston Villa.
Aston Villa is a big team, you know. Aston
Villa and Newcastle, which one is bigger?
Well, but I think they will beat Newcastle. That's what
yes, they have potential to beat Newcastle. But
Newcastle, they've still not solved their attacking problem. Their striker, Watermade, is, to me, it's one of the laziest striker, but he knows how to score.
He's scoring.
It will just be there. Why? He's 6'5", Iroko. If you send the ball, it's either he just brings it down, the next winger will shoot it in. That's what he does. It reminds me of Crouch. Peter Crouch that year. Peter Crouch is one of the laziest strikers, but he had over 200 goals. What does he do? They will do the long ball. They will bring it down. And that's all that he has done his part. If the ball comes to him, he can nod it in. They can shoot it in. But what Made needs to know that Premiership needs you to be consistent week in, week out. He has 5 goals this season. That's okay. But for a £90 million striker, 5 goals is small in return.
How many goals does Chesco have?
Chesco was still testing the water. So how much goal is starting like Watermade?
How much goal does Isaac has?
Isaac, that one is one of the fraud of the season.
From all the striker brought into EPL this season, Watamede is still the best.
Better than Gokeres?
Yeah. In terms of goal output, right? Yeah, I think because most times I even think we will do better having him in our squad than Gyökeres. Gyökeres is good in terms of work rate.
Yeah,
his effect, work rate, but the goals are not jiving like we expected, right? So I don't think he's bad. I don't think it's a bad signing, right? So I will be rooting for Newcastle. I will expect them to draw. Don't beat Man City, just draw them. I don't. Then Arsenal Tottenham. What are your opinion?
Arsenal Tottenham is always an interesting game, and Arsenal knows how to beat Tottenham. That's what I know. Even if they'll drag it till last minute, play 4-4, 5-4, or 3-4, they will shall beat them. But I was just talking about the next 5 fixtures. That's all I want to point that out. Mind you, our next 5 fixtures are Everton, Crystal Palace away, West Ham at home, West Ham at home, Wolves away, and Bournemouth at home. Those 5 fixtures, it's going to take us up to December the 15th. I feel like if Man U catches their momentum early and get maybe 4 out of 5 of those games, it will take us to top 4 for sure.
Yeah.
And if we win our next 5 games or the next 3 games into the festive season, it will show that we're actually going to be title contenders. Because Man U, thank God, they talk about Sesko's injury being not too serious, that he's going to be back after international break. That it wasn't a knee problem. It was just a stress on his metatarsal. So he might be back by the next game in end of the month. So that is an interesting time. All our players firing and the players believing. It will have effect when Mbemo and Ahmad and Mazwari go for Nations Cup. That will be a blip in our season. But I'm sure that even Salah too is going to go for Nations Cup. In Arsenal, I don't think everybody's okay. I would have said Saka, but
Saka is not going.
Yeah.
In Man City,
Mamouche should go, right? So, but they have a lot. But what I'm saying is, if you look at the next 5 features of those teams, it shows that Man U is having a good run. Man U and Chelsea are the ones that have a good run in the next 5 games. I'm just checking Arsenal's features. So after features, you guys have very difficult matches. Forgetting what is going to be happening in Champions League, but you have Tottenham, you have Chelsea, you have Brentford flying Frankfurt, you have Aston Villa. The list of those matches is like wolves.
Yeah.
But those 5 matches, what will happen in the next 5 matches? Are we going to allow a team like Man City to come and bring their own momentum with their own next 5 fixtures? Because Man City, I think they feel like momentum is on them.
Yeah.
And they too, let me even tell you their own matches. They in the next 5 matches, they have Leeds, they have Newcastle. Okay, they have Newcastle first. They have Leeds, they have Crystal Palace, they have Sunderland, they have Fulham. These matches are almost walkover for Pep Guardiola.
No, they are not walkover. Sunderland is not walkover.
See, brother.
Crystal Palace is not walkover.
So Shine, I'm telling you
Crystal
that
Palace has shown that they are not walkover for
I agree, but with the momentum Man City is
Sunderland came to Stamford Bridge and beat Chelsea. So they are not walkover.
That's what you should pray, that Man City does not lose, does not win all these matches as a walkover. Because Liverpool too, they have Sunderland, they have Leeds, they have West Ham, they have Nottingham. Those are easier matches than what Arsenal is facing. Because Arsenal, you have Crystal Palace. No, sorry.
Yeah.
You have Aston Villa. You have Chelsea. You have Tottenham. I will show you the best.
And Brentford.
And Brentford. These are teams that these are London teams that believe we want to show our showing. So now Brentford, they have Thiago always scoring goals.
So now you understand the reason why I felt so bad that we got point against that. Because that 6 point quitting will have helped us a lot, right? Would have been able to weather this storm of difficult matches coming up. Yeah, but
the good thing is that most of your players are coming back. Goikes is coming back, Madueke is coming back.
That is it. That is why
Odegaard is coming back. And we thank God that your defense has been the very, very fortunate solid one.
Yeah, and we've not
had Saliba, no injuries.
All of them are fit, no injury. So I'm happy that we'll be able to cope for those run of matches. Let's see how it goes. But one quick question before we leave this place. On the scale of 1 to 10, how sure are you that Man U is going to win the next 5 matches?
1 to 10, I think 8 and have 80%, meaning that we win 4 out of 5. That's our whole personal position coming as a wish list. But we have cheap games. Let me Man U have faced the other team, so we have faced the other team. We have faced 11 games. We have faced Man City, faced Liverpool, faced Chelsea.
Let's do it this way.
We are ready to go on the run.
If you win 4 out of that 5 matches, I will apologize officially to you on this match.
Okay, because I'm going to clock this part. I'm going to clock this part.
It's not going to happen.
Okay.
You are not winning 4 out of
you know my friend Asubabi said, that guy that kept to say, for the last, he said he wants 5 straight wins. Like, this doesn't get 5 he will not Babi say. I want you to Babi say so that it will look good for Christmas.
It's not Babi.
Christmas is coming, Asubabi say.
It's not Babi this season. It's not happening this season.
Another thing I would like to point out is, we're in the international season. Nigeria is going to be playing Gabon on Thursday. If we win, we'll play a reverse fixture against Cameroon or Congo Monday or Tuesday. I wish our boys well. I wish them well. They have the possibility of making the playoffs that is going to be happening in Mexico. Why is it very important? If we get across to be the African representative, in Mexico, the playoff teams that are there are easier to beat. We have New Caledonia, Jamaican, and they are going to pick 2 out of 6. Nigeria, if we get to that level, will be one of the 2. So I wish my boys well on Thursday. They are playing in Morocco. This is a preparation for even the Nations Cup coming in Morocco. There was a controversy online about the stadium that they were staying. The hotel that they were staying. Uwobi made a video. The NFF has come to say it was the view. Now where they were staying wasn't like that. But people are saying that if the environment is like that, we know where they are staying. So if the environment, if we're seeing water and beach, we know that it's a cozy place. But we're seeing an apartment that they're hanging towel, an apartment that generator was sounding. It will be civil facial inspection. I even gone to force it will be to say that it did not mean anything, did not say anything. The boy had to come and do another life. Say no, he was just did not say anything. But should we get the name of that hotel and let us see that maybe it's a 1-star hotel?
I think whichever way it is, they should still win.
Yeah.
It's a strategy for African teams to try and mentally disorganize their opponent before matches. It's an antic that we are all familiar with. Yeah, but I wish them luck in the upcoming matches.
Yeah.
And before we round off for today, one thing just came to my mind right now. Do you see the treatment against Ademola Lookman for Atlanta?
To God be the glory, they sacked Jurek, the coach. They sacked him this morning. Oribo Timon, the head of Ademola have catch, and it's so sad. It's so sad.
It's so sad. I just feel like no wonder he really wanted to leave during the summer.
He
really wanted to.
That's the same thing that happened to Osimhen. He will see the backlash from the coach, from the players, from the team, from the fans. Okay, let me go. You say no.
They say no.
Is it a modern day slavery thing? See Osimhen now is in Galatasaray.
And he's doing well for them.
Yeah, he's going to score in Champions League. 6 goals in Champions League already.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy for him.
I was hoping that Ademola Lookman would come to Arsenal.
I hope
he would have fit into the 11th position. But it's no problem. He did not come to us. But let Atlanta let him go. He doesn't want to play again. Not that he doesn't want to play. He wants to leave because the guy is still putting input. Can you imagine your own coach pushing you away?
It's just so
oh
crazy.
I'm not happy they sacked the coach. They sacked him.
It's just so crazy. People are making some comparison for when he played penalty. It was in Champions League that he missed.
Yeah,
the coach was really after during the press conference. The coach was saying that was the worst penalty taker.
That's the former coach.
Yeah. The former coach is now the coach of Roma now,
and they're struggling.
It's not even that they are struggling. They are the same set of people that lost 3 penalties consecutively against one of these teams in
Syria.
Not even Syria, Champions League. Europa this season. They played each first penalty, the keeper saved it. they said they should retake. The same person who retook the same penalty, the keeper saved it. They said they should retake. They now put another person, like they changed the penalty.
Oh,
they put another person. The other person played it. The goalkeeper saved it the third time. When they now asked him during the press conference, he said that happens. That is part of football. So people were like, okay, so Ademola Lookman lost one penalty in a match, and you crucified him. You came to press conference and said he's the worst penalty taker you've ever seen. Now your players lost back-to-back three penalty at a stretch, and you said it's normal. It happens in football.
I think modern day racism. Yeah, that's
subtle racism. It happens everywhere. But let's see how it goes. So this is a safe place to end the show for today. It's been amazing and nice speaking with you, Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've been able to discuss a lot of things, and I hope after the international break we'll be able to come together again and see what those fixtures in the EPL that we just spoke about will pan out. Thank you once again for joining us, everyone, from everywhere you're watching this live. Thank you once again. We'll be back another time to give you all the gist in the world of football. Thank you from me to you. I am Toshine.
And this is Emmanuel. It's a live program, so join us again. And also, it's going to be uploaded for those people that missed the live. You did not miss anything much.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The red one.